Hello, good evening, and welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. This is live on the Lido on the fantastic voyage. Come on in, take a seat, bring a friend. It's all good over here, relaxing on a Sunday afternoon. But I found the need to come out this afternoon and go on the Lido and let's discuss. Yes. I see Miss Glam is already in the building. Thank you, Glam, for coming in. Glam, would you like to come up on the screen also? Let's see. Y'all know I never use this. So let me see. Let me get all this together while the rest of y'all are coming into the building. Okay, I see guests. Invite guests. I'm going to copy and paste. Mm. Okay, let me find the comment section. Okay, I did something wrong. Hold on. I never use StreamYard, y'all. Chef Mac, if you are in, can you enter the building also? Maybe you can do it from your side. Hello, everybody coming in. Give me just a minute. I'm working with something I never worked with before. All right, I'm having some complications. Chef Mac, can you drop the for Glam to come up from your side? Because I don't use it enough to even know that much about it. And I'm gonna speak to the people as they coming in. Drop the link for Glam to come up for me, Chef. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Lucinda. Hey, Miss Betty. Miss Yo-Yo is in the building. Thank you for coming in modding for me. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson. Hey, Auntie Millie, Catrice, Carla, Joy, Miss April. Welcome, Miss April. Um, let's see who else. Mr. Gisty, all the way from Canada, having a pleasant day. It's a beautiful day here in Houston, Texas. Hey, Lily. Hey, Cam. Miss Jackie Johnson, Miss Joy. Chef, are you able to drop the link? Because I know Glam has somewhere to go. Hey, hanging out. Let me know, Chef. We got 70 people watching. Please hit the like button. And I'm going to go ahead on it and begin. Chef, I need you to drop the link as soon as possible so Glam can come up if you can. And then anybody else who wants to come up? Hey, Brittany. Okay, so this live today is going to be addressed to Patriotic. I don't even want her name called over here because she's gone too far. And in my opinion, when you go too far, you've just gone too far. And I have ignored for as long as I could ignore. And I said I didn't want to come out here. I didn't want to say anything about it. That live yesterday was a little too much for me. When it went to the point of holistic is when it got to be a little bit too much. To go into a hospital room, the lady has already told you that she is in the hospital. We all knew she was in the hospital. Why was it so important that it be known that she was in the hospital, and why the picture? That I didn't understand. I could care less about you calling me a little leprechaun, because I think after today, you're going to really wish that you had not bothered this little leprechaun. Because I really don't care. Because I was fine just a month ago. You invited yourself, hey T Mac, to my house. You did that. On spring break, you called me up, lady. Let me back up before you invited yourself. No, let me go on and talk about you inviting yourself first. Now, I'm not doing all this calling to you. You're calling me just last month at spring break, and you're inviting me to come to my house here in Houston. Not only you invited your husband and your son. You said to me you were going to come in on a Friday night. Listen to the story. You're going to be here all day Saturday, but you coming to see Houston. You're not going to see very much of it. And that's exactly what I told you. And you're going to leave out on Sunday. What is the point of even coming? Hey, Alex. Hey, everybody coming in. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. And it has really baffled me to know that you felt that way about me, but yet you just invited yourself to my home. You tried to put out here every little thing you could to bash me and make me look bad. And I'm still waiting on it. You involved everybody you could in this that don't have a problem with me. You even tried with me and Chrissy. I don't even know what Chrissy's saying over there on her page. I don't watch her. Chrissy said what she said about me. I brought my receipts out, which bothered you. I'm defending myself against what she said. How does that bother you? You went behind my back and you told people behind my back that I was bragging. Nobody wouldn't have never known it if Chrissy hadn't ever said anything about me not having anything. I can come out here on my platform and show anything I want to. And if that's what I chose to do, that's my business. Just like you can go over there on your platform, you can lie, you can bash, you can downplay people, you can talk about people, because that's what you have done. The problem is everybody has gotten together and found out what you said about each and every one of us. You're not innocent over there, lady. In fact, you've done some psychotic stuff over there. Yes, you are mentally deranged. You're out of control. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Telephone ringing. But you're mentally out of control. You came for every last one of us who supported you. Lady, do you realize I was spending $5 and something over there on a badge? 5 times I've spent that kind of money over there with you. Like your stuff, shared your stuff. I'm not answering the phone no more because it's knocking me off my live. Okay. But anyway, that's what you did. You call me up. I'm not calling you. I'm working. I don't have time for all of that. I only call you when you message me or when you call me and I miss your call. But every time since the day I met you, you've been in some mess. You, patriotic. I met you on one man's page years ago. Roz is coming for me about some sugar mama mess, which we've resolved and moved on long time ago. And I'm addressing her and you took over. That's the first time I ever saw you in life. Now, how long you had been out here before then, I don't know. Did I ask you? No, I can stand foot on my page and I can do me. Okay? So I don't understand what the problem is. You get angry, you get upset to the point that you want to lay me down because I'm not agreeing with your wrong. Lady, I don't care who it is. It can be my own daughter who happens to be close to the same age as you, and I'm going to tell her, and you think I won't tell you? No, I don't want you calling me up about Miss Abra. I don't want you calling me up about Catrice. I don't know them. I only had seen their names out here and they had been in my chat maybe once or twice. That's it. That's all. But I didn't even know you had a group over there until you told me. They walked away from my group. They left me. They should have. Because your show was talking about them just like you was talking about me. You have talked about each and every one of us, and sometimes it got to be too much for you. It did. So you would come back like you did Diva, falling off into the chat talking about you sorry. How you gonna be sorry when you done drugged that woman all up and down the street? Ain't nobody never said nothing. Now Ms.V said nothing, but I knew about it. You even went to the point of sending a message from your fake channel to me as if somebody else sent it to me. And I'm still trying to figure out, why would you do that? Why would you make up a fake page? Beautiful. Scratch out the IP address and tell me this is what somebody sent to you. Oh, we gonna show it tonight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get on my platform with this because Chef Mac has called me twice, and I don't know. I don't use StreamYard that often. This is something I've been playing with out here, but not lately. So, Chef, were you able to get into it to drop the stream? Is what I'm asking. You can write it in the chat. And if not, we'll move from what I got to say right on over to your page and let everybody come up. Matters not to me. I'm glowing and growing regardless of the BS out here. And I'm going to continue to glow and grow. Because one thing I don't do like you do, I don't bother nobody. I don't bring nothing out here. Anytime my name has been mentioned, it's been mentioned by somebody else in some mess. Think about it. Have I come out here for anybody in over a year? No. But do I have the right to come out here and defend myself if I choose to? Yes. Just like you have a platform, we have a platform. And we can do the same thing, but you want to control everything. 911, that's what the lady said they got. Every last one of them when you were getting ready to come on. You couldn't control your own channel without them. Have you ever seen me have a panel? Not even a day, because I can't even get the thing up. Huh? I'm asking. I'm still looking for you, Chef. Ms.V. Chef did write in the chat and said you will have to drop the link first. Okay, let me try one more time. Hold on. It's telling me somebody I got to upgrade, Chef. I hit the invite button. Hold on. Hit the invite button. Hold on. Okay, mine is just saying guest, invite guest, copy. Okay. And then Okay. We got both now. We got both. It's Miss V. Miss V don't know how to operate this stuff. She has not taken the time to do it. Okay, but I'm waiting on anybody who wants to come up. In the meantime, um, I see them. Got them. Okay.
Now,
So
hello.
Glam is up also now. Okay, Glam. I'm glad I was able to do this and get you up because I know you have to leave. So I'm going to let you go ahead on it and uh, have your say what you got to say because we're not giving this woman no more time and energy after tonight. Sorry for all of the mishap with the StreamYard folks. This is Glam the Gam.
Hey, everybody, can you hear me?
Speak up, Gam. We can't hear you. Turn your mic up, Glam. Turn your mic up, Glam. Okay, we're waiting on Glam to get her mic together. In the meantime, anybody else who wants to come up can come up. Glam, we cannot hear you. But as I was saying, I can't hear Glam at all. No, I can't either, Kim. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay, my mic is up. My mic is on. It's her mic. But back to the problem here. You can't go around speaking on everybody and talking about everybody behind their back and then wonder why people left you. They left you because of the childish behavior you were exhibiting out here on YouTube. And I was the last to know. I wasn't looking for that. I also came out on my channel and I said, um, there's no way that Auntie Millie should not have her wrench and JP should not have her wrench. And then all of a sudden, within the same conversation, the wrench reappears. I even said it. Maybe, um, just maybe that this is the way it's supposed to be. Okay, Glam, can you speak now? We still can't hear you. So that's the kind of stuff you were doing behind the stage with me. I'm gonna keep rolling, and I don't understand what's going on. Why can't Glam speak? But it's got to be something on her end now. And yes, Tanya, I did say that. I came out on my live and I couldn't understand what was going on. But this was the childish behavior and the game she was playing. She also said when I asked her, I said, "Well, do you want to mod for me? Would you and Chef both mod?" Chef said yes. Chef is still here, but you're gone. You never wanted to mod for me. You never wanted to come down into the chat. You always stayed on the skybox because what you were saying behind my back. That was the problem. It's all come to full fruition. We know everything that's been going on now. Woman, I ain't have time to keep up with you and the games and the tricks you doing. You live on YouTube. You troll from channel to channel. You are always in somebody's bushes. Every time I would come over there, it's always Ms.V. This one said this, that one said that. I don't care. I don't want to hear that. YouTube is not my life. I have a life. You don't seem to have a life, and you got a whole husband. You got a whole family. All of the rest of the ladies, we don't have husbands. We don't have families. Okay, I'm adding y'all as y'all come up.
Hey, Miss V.
Okay, speak up.
Hey, Miss V. Can you hear me?
I barely can hear you. Your mic is real low.
My mic is low. Hold on 1 second. How about now? Can you hear me now?
I mean, ask the audience. Audience can put a one if y'all can hear atonement.
This is Lucinda.
Oh, Lucinda, put a one if you can hear Lucinda. Because I can't. I can barely hear her.
You gonna make it cold.
No, Mama, I'm not going to do that. Y'all can hear me? Okay, good, good, good. I'm sorry, Miss V, you can't hear me, and Mama is kind of giving me an issue. I don't know.
That's
I
okay.
guess.
Go ahead and speak whatever you have to speak.
Well, I was just wanting to say, I said in your chat, you know, that's the reason why I had fell back from coming around because she had convinced me that you didn't like me. And I could not understand it, Miss V. I was like, but why? But why? But why? And she kept telling me all this stuff. And I was like, but she's crazy about me. She's crazy about my mom. Stop doing that. Stop going over there. Stop doing that. And so I did not want to, say anything to you because I just didn't feel I prayed about it. And there was something in my spirit was saying, do not say anything to that woman about that. That's minute. Just go on about your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it wasn't you have to know when and pray before you say things sometimes. I have learned that now that I've gotten older because a lot of times things aren't what they seem. And there was something telling me different in my spirit. And I'm so glad that I never ever came to you and said, anything because it was all lies. It was all fabricated. My mother enjoyed watching you. You know what I'm saying? And I hated that. I was kind of quiet for a couple of days. I didn't know what to say or what to do, but I just went on about my way. It hurt my feelings, but there was nothing that I could do about it. I'm so glad that I did not say anything about it. I am so good. But then then when I pulled back, I hadn't even discussed this with the other ladies because I knew them through her. So when it all started to come out, then I put two and two together. It was her. You see what I'm saying?
I think it took all of us a long time to try to figure out what was really going on because she was very shrewd at it. I mean, she was
She was
trying to
very
convince
shrewd.
each and every one of us that um it was the other one. Basically,
Exactly. 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 It was just, but I'm glad I never said anything. I'm glad I was
no,
able to just
well, I can honestly say, Lucinda, that no one came to me and said anything until the very bitter end. I was lost in the sauce until she jumped on me with that turkey leg cut stuff. And she used that as a little ploy to get away from me. She used the
right,
accident when I'm calling her and asking her about her daughter. She's not answering the phone for a whole week and using the excuse that when things happen. But you call my phone screaming and hollering for over 30 minutes.
right, right,
Uh-huh. And
right. She did
then
the same
all of
thing
a
to me,
sudden
Miss
you
V.
disappear. So
She
I
would do the
called Chef
same
Mac
thing
to
to
ask
me.
what was wrong with her. I mean, where is she? This is the kind of little games and tricks she would play.
Right,
Grown
right.
people don't have time for that. I
Well,
never was in y'all's little group, whoever was in the group. I didn't know anything about that to the bitter end. When Miss Abra and Catrice walked away is when I knew about the group.
well, see, I was never in the group. I talked to her. So I started asking to be in the group because I wanted to get the other ladies because it was always, I see you in this chat. There you go back over there to Miss V. I didn't told you about going over there to Miss V. And I got tired of that. And I kind of got the sense that the other ladies were not like that. I wanted to get to know the other ladies without her. And I think she could sense that. So then she put a block there. So I just pulled away all the way. I didn't say anything to
But
anyone.
that's why she got so mad, is because everybody was pulling back. And she
Right.
said, even in her live yesterday, I'm losing subscribers. Well, you're not losing them because of me. I could have been losing them because of you had I not woke up and realized that you were stabbing me in the back and, grinning in my face all the time.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, there was another person who's a content creator who saw some things and came to me. She and I talked in confidence, and if she wants to tell you, she will. And I confided some into her because it was really burdening me. I don't really, I don't mind my mother. I know she has dementia and bless her heart. But when she sees certain people, she gets excited and blah, 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 her little mind. And so I was like, I don't know what I did to Miss V. I mean, I was really stumped. I was walking around like boo boo the fool. And I really hate that I allowed her to get into my head like that because I knew that there was
She's
nothing.
good at what she does. She's
She's
very
very
good.
good. She's very
Because
good at what
here
she does.
she has me telling me, oh, you like a mother. I admire you as a mother. But as soon as you don't go along with what she's saying or what she's doing,
Put your
then
shirt
you
on,
ain't
Queen.
mother no more.
Connie,
And
get
I
it.
didn't
Okay.
know that she was I see Glam back. I don't see Glam backstage. I see her up on the thing, but there's nothing that's saying that she's backstage
You gotta
on
put
my
that shirt
end.
on, darling. Don't be like that. Okay, Miss V, Mama V is kind of giving me a little issue right now.
Okay, I
So I'm
appreciate
a
you coming up, Lucinda, and at least we're all seeing the same thing. I mean, she did it to you, she did it to me, she did it to Chef, she did it to Miss Aber, she did it to Glam, she did it to Catrice. All of us, she did it too, but she's right and we're wrong. Make
right,
it make a lot of sense. Okay,
right,
people?
right. And I really, I loved your channel. My mom loved your channel, but I'm glad I kept it under wraps. I'm glad I
Well,
didn't
I
say
realized
anything.
one thing, Lucinda. I noticed my chat, who's coming in and who's coming out. And I know you had been bringing your mom in. You said she liked my commentary, she liked to listen to me, but all of a sudden you disappeared. But I didn't know
Because
why.
she told me to stop doing that. Because she said these folks getting sick of your mama. They don't want to hear about that. And Miss V can't stand you. And she don't like you. I was like, why was she? I mean, she don't want your mama over there. Da, 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 da. And I was like, but
Your
why would
name
Miss
was
V feel
never
that way?
mentioned from me to her at all. But we do have the letter from Beautiful where she sent me. She's playing one against the other.
That's
And
what she's
Chef
doing.
Mac
Put your
also
shirt on,
has
baby.
the receipt, as she calls it, where she's saying to me all about Lucinda. She even brought Legend of Oz into this.
Yes,
Um,
I saw that. I
oh,
saw
you
that.
saw
And
it?
I saw that. And Legend and I have mutual respect for one another. There was nothing. Then next thing you know, hell, I'm in the enterprise. Next thing she gonna be saying Mama V in the enterprise. And Lord knows she ain't in no enterprise.
Well, I heard I was in the Enterprise over on another channel to find out she was the Enterprise. She was the provocateur who was giving this lady the information. And
Okay,
this
baby
lady
girl.
actually
Let me
came
get it
out
for
and
you, but you
said
gotta
it on
get
her
your shirt
channel,
on.
but it came from her.
You hear sister? Sister said for you to cooperate. Now put your shirt on. Put it on, darling. Okay.
I
Miss V,
can't with
mama's
her. I
over
mean,
here.
she got away with me worse than anything I've ever seen. She sent me the pictures of the car. The girl is lucky to be alive. That's why when she called me with all that hollering and crying, I had to ask her, well, is the girl still alive?
That's
Because
the
I didn't
girl's
know at
second.
that point.
That's the girl's second accident. The girl didn't had I don't know
I'm
how many
aware of that
accidents.
also. My child, like I say, is basically the same age as her. She don't call me with all that drama. Okay? I ain't never had nobody calling me and hollering and going on like that. What is your problem?
Well, Miss V, I'm just glad that I didn't say anything. Me and Mama V will still be coming around. We'll still be enjoying your commentary,
She tried
but
her best to hurt my channel. She tried her best to take me down. And I'm still wondering, lady, what did I do to you? Then she tried
that's
to come
her.
out here and say I was the one being messy. No, I'm not the one being messy. I'm trying to figure out why are you doing what you doing?
That's her. That's her, Miss V. She did the same thing to me. She said, "Keep your mama off of that camera. Them people getting sick of seeing
And
your
she
mama."
talks to people like they little children, like they
Right.
supposed to do what she said. Girl, I'm a for real. I'm old enough to be your mama. How you think you gonna talk to me no any kind of way? And
Yep.
then I didn't know about her slamming the phone down on people when she called and can't have her way. She did it
Right.
to me in
Right.
the
She does
doctor's
that.
office.
That's right.
She
Baby,
called
she
me
was
up
slamming
in the
that phone
doctor's
on
office.
you.
I'm telling her, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to the desk. I'm trying to get released so I can go back to work. I am in the doctor's office. She just going, you know what I'm talking about. I told her, I said, girl, I got to go take care of my business. Slam the phone down. I said, what is wrong with this nut nut?
Uh-huh. 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 And then she'll tell me, don't play stupid with me. They told me you was gonna do this. They told me. And I'm like,
Who is they? Them
they
people
who?
that's in her head?
Well, she would say you, and then she wouldn't tell me the others. Then she would say the ladies, and then every time every time I would see
She got
the
a
ladies would
game.
always be so
But she
nice
ain't
to
too
me.
good at the game because she never thought that we would ever get together. And, you know, one would tell the other one what she's doing and what she's saying. I was totally shocked.
She made
Larissa was the
sure.
first one that
She
came
made
out and
sure.
told me, Ms.V, she been talking about you. And then
She
all of a
made
sudden, Chef comes out. She been talking about you. I'm like, talking
Miss
about
V.
me.
She made sure that I did not become friends with the ladies. I became cool with Glam, and she didn't like that. And so she called me and cussed me out and said that I was talking her business to Glam. And I never did that.
I'm telling you, she has so many different personalities and she can come up with the most misconstrued stuff in her head. And if she get it in her head, it is the truth. But if you notice on her topic, she said, I'm going to tell my truth. She did not say, I'm going to tell the truth. A big
She's
difference.
going to tell her truth because she's delusional. She has issues. She has a terrible childhood. Her mother died at a very young age. Her family only kept her for money, and then they treated her like dirt. So she said she is very controlling, and you just can't talk with her. You can't be friends with her. She said if you need anything, Lucinda, just ask. Don't worry about it. When I asked her about that $120, she said fine. And then of course you know what happened. It's all on my community wall. If anybody wants to check my facts, I got my own
Girl, but I
receipts.
would have thought she had given you $1,000 the way she was reacting to the money.
She told me don't worry about paying it back. And then
I'm not
when I
I
found
don't
out
doubt
that
it.
she was talking
I
about
don't
me like
doubt
a
it.
dog, she knew my situation. She knows that my income, but that's nobody's business. That's my business. That's my choice. But anyway, that's not what she was saying to me, Miss V, on the phone. She was saying you don't have to pay the money back, but I went on and did it because that's what I was supposed to do. And then she turns around and dogs me. But that's
That's
fine.
what
That's
she
fine.
does.
That's fine.
Somebody else can hit the link to come up. The only person I got was Lucinda.
But I'm
I
telling
got
you,
Glam
for
up here,
those
but
of you who believe her and those of you who are falling for her mess, she's going to do it to you. I promise
exactly.
you she
If she's
is.
did it to this many people, how do you think she won't do it to you? She was with Holistic yesterday until Holistic didn't
Miss
show up on the stage or whatever. And you know this woman is in the hospital and you still messing with her.
Miss Atonement, I just saw your comment. She said, Lou, she said, you spend your money on weed and buying men. Miss Atonement, you've seen me, you've heard me, and you've gotten to know me. you know good and well that I might buy me some weed and I might buy me some alcohol, but a man is something I ain't never had to buy, and I'll never have to buy a man. Everybody knows that.
Then it's gonna be cold.
Atomic,
It's
I
not
just
gonna
saw
be cold,
you.
darling. Here it is. Here it is.
Hit
I
it
ain't gonna buy
again.
no man now. Here you go, baby girl. Here you go, sweetie. There you go. There you go. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna let somebody else come up. I just want to say that to you, Miss V. Um, and I'll be listening, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye bye. Okay, Atomic, are you here? Who's on the stage now? Larissa?
Hello, Miss V, and everything
Hey,
else. Could
I
you
don't
hear
know
me?
why I can barely hear you, but hopefully the chat can hear you. So, Larissa, you were the first one to come up out with it and let me know that she had been talking to you in a chat, talking about me in a chat last week. None of the other ladies had ever mentioned that she was talking about me bad behind my back. And so I really appreciate that. I appreciate all of you for being ladies and for respecting me the way you did. But I guess at some point, y'all had had enough too.
Yeah, we did. And yes, I did. I actually was on the phone, would be on the phone with her when she definitely was talking about you, Ms. V. And like I said, I knew about the hut, the turkey hut thing. Like I said, I have a long text about that. I read that out aloud. I guess this was something you sent to her, but apparently she wanted me to see what you personally sent to her, supposed to be between you and her. So yeah, and then speaking of other things, but I knew about she wasn't going down in your chat. She wasn't trying to be mod. She'll mod up there. To be honest, she didn't want to mod. So she used to speak, different stuff, and I told you about how she was saying how you and she don't like you how you just brag on that you got this and got that and all time. I'm like, wow. So I mean, people money is they money. Whatever a person want to brag on, if you might want it to call that they bragging on it, I call it as if she want to say her business is her business. That don't mean that a person can be bragging on anything. So I didn't see what was
What
the
I
point.
got from that whole thing is if you have more than her, I don't care what age you are, then she's got to be the top brass. She's got to be the top dog. And if she's not that, then it's not good enough. She's got to put you underneath her. I don't care what anybody else out here has. I never brought out anything that I had and showed anybody, like I said, until it was said out here, oh, she don't have nothing. Oh, she don't have, you get tired of hearing that too. Okay, now I've shown you what I have. Now let me see what you have. That's the way I
And
did
that's
it.
why
Okay?
she went back to as because see, I never watched Coco or whatever. And she was going went back to how you was giving Coco giving him your money and stuff like that. Because like I said, I never watched him. I didn't care for him, so I never watched him. So yeah, it used to be like different stuff. And like I said, she didn't want Chef to be over there minding for you neither. Keep it a buck. She said how Chef
And
gonna get
Chef
the
has
money.
confirmed that what you're
Yeah,
saying, that she's
yeah,
like, oh, you going over there to Miss V's story time? She tried to keep holistic from being around me. I mean, everybody.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, girl, how could you sit up there and not know why people left you knowing what they were doing, what you were doing, what you were
yeah,
saying? Now everybody's coming out saying the same thing, so everybody's lying? No,
yeah.
you're lying.
Yeah,
That's what you're doing.
she's definitely lying, Miss B. And I'm glad I knew how to keep stuff a kind of minimum because it seemed like she was just waiting for the right moment. I don't care what nobody say. Like this was this girl motive. This you had bad intentions. I don't know if she tried to get to know a lot about me, but I kept it a buck with her. Basically, yeah. This how I
Actually,
feel.
I think the invite was never to come. She just wanted to see if I was going to say yes. Okay.
Right, right.
But then I started thinking, what if I had let this psychopath, this sociopath come up in my home?
Yeah,
What was she coming to do?
she
If
do
you
got
felt
different
like that
personalities.
about me on the outside,
Yeah.
she has nicknamed everybody a name. Nobody has tried to destroy what she looks like. Nobody has tried
I'm,
to destroy what she
I'm
has,
destroying the bitch
but
because
she
she
has
look
come
like me.
out here and tried to
Well,
belittle and put everybody down.
well, you know what, Miss V? I'm destroying the motherfucking Rockwilder because she tried to come for me. She tried to come for me first, so I then now because once I got a close look at her from being on that panel in the back, so far back, and I seen her literally in her car, bitch, you look like a Rockwilder. So now I named her since she think she fine as wine, and ain't no way. All the wrinkles in your forehead, I'm what age? I don't even have them wrinkles even on the side of my mouth. The girl literally had made me had to go there. Where because she got a name for everybody, a name that I don't answer to. Not for real, because if she look in that mirror, the way I got close up on her, some close up screenshot, no baby. She better take another look. Because one thing I'm not gonna let you do, see, she couldn't really drop nothing on her community wall about me. She couldn't really, she
And
couldn't do
I'm
that.
gonna cut you off for a minute there, Shad. This is another thing I don't understand. Is how could everybody be so bad a couple of weeks ago when they were all up there and you were 911. I'm coming on, I'm coming on. She never did me that. She never let me up on her panel. Thank the Lord. I came one time behind stage and she was texting me, I can't see you. I can't. She did not want me up there because she knew what she had said to all of y'all.
Yeah.
Now her truth is out there and the truth is out there. How are you going to deal with this now, sugar? Psychopaths don't stop. Expect her to come back with more. But what I'm telling you to you ladies, I can't tell y'all what to do, but I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to strike her ass if she comes back out here with anything about me and calling my name in anything when we all know what you have said and what you have done. I am also going to make a police report on that. I'm going to lay you down. Who gets that mad about a turkey leg cut and me asking if your daughter is alive or dead by your behavior? That you're going to lay me down. I'm going to make a police report on that, and it will be tomorrow.
Yeah, because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody not come and with the crazy, we all didn't know that each other was falling back, and that's on my son grade. That none of us know. I only found out. Well, I was wondering, but I never did call Catrice and ask her why you don't be in the chat no more. Why or my I never said that. I just paid some attention.
You
So
know, I think what's so sad too, ladies, is the fact that I've only been out here a little over a year. And I am where I am. And that bothered her. She's still at 1K. I reached that in a week and then went and got my watch hours. And it took me another week, I think, to get my watch hours.
right.
So that's really what's bothering you. And then another thing that's really bothering her is the fact that Miss Loretta is the common denominator to all of us. When Miss
Mhm.
Loretta came out on her stage and she begged all of us pardon in one big swoop, every last one of us who she had, hurt their feelings or said something she shouldn't have said, we
Mhm.
all accepted it and went back over there with Miss Loretta and said, okay, we're good. Let the past be the past. Okay.
That's the problem.
And that's the problem because she keeps saying it. I opened up my platform and where did they go back on? Because people don't hold grudges.
And,
Everybody not like you.
and
Everybody not gonna dislike somebody because you don't dislike them.
right,
You
right.
get into it with everybody. I wouldn't have nobody out here if it was for you.
Right. And you know what? You know what, Ms. V? You right about that because after Miss Loretta came out and said that, I still held back, for a little bit. I'll watch her and up in the bushes or whatever. But I wouldn't get in the chat or whatever. So she always would throw subliminals. Uh that's Bellamy girl. That's Bellamy girl. I'm just paying some attention. Like, who the fuck is she? You know what I'm saying? Like, who she thinks she? Like I say, I sat up there on that panel. I observe. I stopped by observing. I seen she still wanted to go on with calling her puppy to keep
But let me
continuing
tell
to
you
fight.
this. I am really proud of you. I'm
Right,
proud of you because I kind of got a drift of what your background really is because you've said it before. You
yeah,
came off the streets of Chicago,
right,
rough times. But what she doesn't understand is I also found out some information about you that you didn't come from no family that wasn't about nothing. You have people in politics, you have people in high places
man.
also that's
That
within your family.
yeah,
So people can
yeah.
come from anywhere is what I'm trying to say, but it
Mm-hmm.
ain't where you're being, it's where you're going.
Where you going?
And
Where
you
you
can't
going?
judge
I
a
don't
book by
have
its
no shame.
cover.
Okay,
That ain't my
atonement is
thing.
trying to come in, Larissa.
No,
Who is
I
that?
just said
Atonement.
you can't judge a book by its cover.
Right.
So
Exactly. Come on in. Speak your mind. Say what you got to say. Thank you, Larissa.
Right.
so I told you that when we spoke earlier, I told you that I would get the clinical information about what we were discussing. So the disorders are BPD, SPD, and psychotic. The personality traits for a person with BPD: they keep score, they blame others, manipulation is a way of life, they isolate people, they gaslight, they criticize, they disrespect privacy and boundaries. She is consistent with threats, insults, jealousy, and possessiveness. The German term is a Schadenfreude. I know I have just
1 minute,
killed that word.
atomic. Glam, are you in the chat? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I heard you the last time. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
atomic. Can I cut you right
Yes,
quick because
yes.
Glam has to go and let her say what she has to say, and we'll come back to you. Okay, Glam.
Hey, y'all. So, I don't know what was going on. But, first of all, what I want to say is, in all honesty, I knew none of y'all. I absolutely, when I say knew none of y'all, like nothing about you, like for real. And it, and I go all the way back to when they were doing the little phone recordings and the streets was dry, and that's when Brittany said, "Well, I know them," and da 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 da. Me and Brittany was on the phone, and I just started listening to them, and that's how it came about. And one thing about me, like if something going on, and like I'm laughing or whatever, I can vibe with it. I don't just dislike it. Nobody ever in life can make me dislike somebody, and so I was like, oh yeah, and yes, Chef was on the panel when I first went over there, and I liked her. And so I genuinely would just come to support, right? And in turn, I would get the support, and it was all that, y'all. I have no idea why my name is in any of this. Okay. I don't know nobody. I don't know why my name was in it. I get a call one morning that Miss America, well, you whatever y'all call it, a patriotic, was over there signing off about me. So everything Atomic just said, all those characteristics are her. So you just like a lot of them that just come out here, and I'm not gonna say everyone. I said a lot of them, and just pick with somebody just because you want to ride that wave. Because I never ever did anything to her, and so just like how the girl VS she didn't tag me, but she had my name up in there. So, girl, you really looking for clout. You're really out here, honestly, looking for attention. You're adding people to the equation. You are mentally disturbed. You are upset with your people. And because they came to my chat, you added me to that equation. Because, girl, I've never, when it come down to that, the time when I was backstage, she was upset about everything that I guess went on with Miss Loretta with the apology thing.
She knew
And
you
I'm,
were back there because she's
oh,
done
I
me
know
like
for a
that
fact.
before.
I know for a fact she knew I was back there because if I'm not mistaken, Chef said something. I know for a fact she knew I was back there. I want y'all to follow me now. And don't say it because you ain't messing with her right now. You're going to keep it real. She was sitting up there every time I came in her chat. Glam, 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 hit the link, glam, 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 glam. Glam, hit the link, glam. Come on, glam. I can remember one time, because see, I put somebody on and just speak and be on my way to sleep. Not saying that they boring or, none of that. I'm just saying you listen until you go and drift off. It's just like putting a movie on just so you can go and go to bed. And I was really tired this particular day. And I said, I think I said I was tired or something. She even, come on up, girl. Right. So this particular time I spoke in the chat. I ain't even get that same thing back. But when I heard it, my heart just kind of went out. You know, I was like, why is she doing all this crying? Why is she doing all that? Like, I mean, the way she was doing it. But
I ain't never
because
seen nothing like it.
here it is, Ms.V. The thing about it is that forgiveness, if you did not want to accept it, it was very simple. Just do not accept that apology. Because all that everybody already knew what had done happened, or the people who followed, they knew what had done happened. So you had to rehash that. If you were so hurt, why rehash it up like the way you did? You brought up everything that was said, how it was. I will never forgive her. Oh, and no, hey, it wasn't to that point. So my thing was, let me go up here and calm her down. I promise you, I was gonna be like, listen, it's not a requirement to accept her apology, but don't do yourself like this. Like I just felt like she was going to the extreme and she didn't have to. But I sat back there. I said, this bitch got me fucked up. And she think I'm gonna just sit back here while she do all that, and she know damn well she see me back here. You get that alert. You might be behind me, and be like me and be behind like, oh Lord, there they go down there. But she
Hmm.
knew I was down there. Cause the minute I dropped, where can I go? No, bitch, you don't get that opportunity. And so that's what that was. So somebody in my chat, I went live and I believe I went. I can't say y'all, I promise you, if I went live that night, but I doubt it. If I did, I did, or the next day. All I know is I did say. Somebody put in my chat and said, Miss America was asking for you, nah, boo. Miss America saw me back there. You ain't nobody gonna have me sitting on the back like that. Period. That's it. That's all. And I got a right to say that. She knows she had me back there, so it wasn't nothing wrong. I said, but I wasn't mad. So they said, Katrice said she saw it in my chat like a day or so later. I can't say 100%, but I know I got a notification from her that said, Glam, do you have a problem with Miss America or something like that? First, Kim, you ain't gotta go off. It might just be a common question with the issue from the other night. I said, no, should I? Because no, I don't have a problem. But at the same time, I felt like that could have been, said a different kind of way. Because I know you ain't trying me, but hey, she the one said it. So why you mad? You said it, not me. I answered the question honestly. No, I don't have a problem. And that was that. So you stop coming in my chat, and so I ain't coming back in your
It's
chat.
almost to me, Glam, like she's not happy if she's not picking and bothering somebody or trying to lower somebody else's self-esteem because hers is so low.
Like, yeah, but that might be the case with somebody, a bitch like that, and nobody can lower my self-esteem. I am who I am. Can't nobody make me move to the left, to the right, upside down. They can't move me like that. Period. Nobody can make me do nothing that Glam don't want to do herself. So again, I was in her chat more than she was in mine, right? And so,
Yeah, because she's doing stuff behind the scenes when she's not in your chat. Just like she came over and she modded for me maybe 1.5 weeks, and then all of a sudden you didn't see her. She just disappears. And then she's on the backside telling everybody, don't go to Miss V's chat. Why you going over there? Chef, don't go over there. Talking to holistic behind the scenes and then trying to make it yesterday like uh she didn't know why Holistic left. Holistic and I have been cool ever since she came out here. I have been promoting her channel because it's a positive channel of well-being. And that
right.
really hacked me off yesterday.
But my whole thing with it, though, Miss V, is why you, first of all, you decide you want to have an interview with somebody. And I'm only assuming because on my soul, I ain't listened to nothing. I ain't listened to nothing this lady had to say when she did it that one day. And I had that thinking, like, she ain't talking about me. But I went and I heard a little bit of it. Man, this bitch is nobody to. Oh, my bad, Miss V. I am so sorry. I am so
All
sorry,
I
Miss V.
know is anybody who's left around her, you better
Uh,
be careful and you better run for the border. Because, like I said, I was the last to find out about her, which was last week. All this stuff she had been doing forever. And then want to come out here and say, but I took up for her. Girl, I don't need you to take up for me. I held this platform down ever since I've been out here with nobody up until today. And they're only coming out here to tell what you have been saying.
but Miss V, what is the point? I want to know what was the point. Can y'all hear me?
It's on my end. I can barely hear. Go ahead. I can hear.
Can you? Okay. Go ahead. Ask your chat, cause I mean I might be breaking up. I can take these AirPods out if I'm breaking up. I don't want to know. But if you say you can hear me, but anyway, I want to know what for one. Why go over there to that lady platform or her?
Excuse
I
me,
mean, her,
Glam. We can hear you good. I can hear you on my other device.
She went over there to lady. You talking about the VS lady?
yeah, but I'm saying to even bring me up in that mess, because the lady mentioned my name in that post, so that means she had to have something to say even more. Because I
Okay, this is what I see with this whole bringing the VS lady in. First of
no,
all,
I
she
get that
brought her in
part.
for views. It brought traffic to her channel. People actually thought she was fixing to come out here and bring some tea, bring some real stuff, but she had nothing. She had nothing. Everything she had was petty. But she saw the views that she got the first time, so let me do another interview. But that lady was lost. She was bored. She even left at one point. Miss America was nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof. She couldn't stop wiping her glasses. She put them on. She take them off. Oh, she got to go get some water. She couldn't be still. She moving her head. You wasn't finna let nobody up on that platform because of what they're saying today.
But here's the thing, though. And I get it. Like I know exactly why the lady be called because they saw the numbers she brought. But what you gonna do after that? Is you gonna have that lady every other day for you? When
You gotta
you don't
hold them
have
views. You
nothing.
gotta hold them people down
Yeah,
on your own. What you gonna do when you can't 911 nobody?
but
Girl,
Miss V, she wasn't getting the numbers no more after that first interview. She, if you pay some attention, when
I
she did
realized
get
that,
the top,
Chi-Town. That's
yep,
why she called the lady back
yep.
again.
Cause remember when she just did a walkthrough, she never did that. She watched Chef channel. See, Chef was showing the
She look at
outside
numbers,
of
baby. She be
her
looking
plate.
at my numbers, your numbers,
Yep.
everybody's numbers.
Remember
Why
Chef?
you more worried about what I'm doing over here than I am over here, but yet you trying to keep people from coming over here. Girl,
Yep.
you can't stop nothing over here.
Nope.
I built this from the ground up. I bring my own commentary
And remember
every day.
Miss V Chef just did a
You
walking
can't stop
showing.
nothing over here.
Remember Chef did a thing walking showing the outside and all that. You we already know this, right? She never did a thing. Now she want to show she going in the store, right? All she was saying on that video while she was live, I'm bringing y'all content. I'm bringing y'all content. I'm bringing y'all content. Sound like a broken word. She only had got about
Well,
40.
that's okay, Shy. It
What
doesn't matter because
what
she gonna have to bring it now, and that's
well
all
this
I'm gonna say about that.
this what I'm saying,
Glam, I
Miss
know you
B.
got to go, Shy. I'm not cutting you off, but Glam, I know
Okay.
you got to go. So go on and finish what you got to say, and then let somebody else come up.
Right. So my only thing is, like for instance, the lady, I guess she got to kind of hype it up. She coming with receipts. She coming with receipts. I'm gonna tell you, me personally, VS, this for you. You peeking in, baby. Stop pulling out. Now it's okay to help them when they down there at the bottom of the totem pole, but don't waste your time having them come up with some bull crap and, Ms. V, I'm trying. So the type of receipts from 2022. Don't nobody show me nothing nobody said about me in 2022, 2023.
I know all that old
Nothing.
antiquated stuff from back in the day. Girl,
Yeah.
that's dead.
Like I definitely listen. I don't even want to know nothing back in April of 2024. Like I don't care. I don't know none of these people. Stuff that was said.
Exactly. That was
Stuff that
yesterday. We talking about today. And this is YouTube. Nobody who gets that serious over YouTube.
and it don't. And I'm addressing this because I ain't no coward. And to sit up and try to address all of the things, because I mean, who sat there and read all them doggone novels? But I just want to let you know, Ms.V, for real, I ain't never sat back on the back end with Lou. Never. I talked to Lou 2 times. One time to tell her about her last post where she said she needed 6 more people to get to 4K. I called on Facebook to let her know that's to get to 3,100. Lou still in the chat, she can tell you. Facebook, okay? No phone number. The first time, that's the last, well, the second and the last time. The first time is when a patriotic was out there, and I'm the one told Brittany. I said, girl, I heard her. I think she talking about Lucinda. You think so? Brittany had to listen. Brittany said, probably so. So I
Oh, she
said,
was she was big mad with Lucinda. She was trying to turn
right.
me against Lucinda big time. But
Well,
she can never say I turned against Lucinda. I never said a word out here on my platform, behind the scene, or nothing.
well,
Because I
well,
didn't know nothing to say
Brittany
until the
called.
ladies came to me.
Well, Brittany called her on three way, and that's
Holistic,
what
I see you in the chat. If you want to hit the link, Chef Mac drop the link again. So if Holistic want to come up, she can. And here's a woman in ICU, and y'all in there bothering this lady, and you knew darn well she was in ICU. Don't piss me off, girl.
she pathetic.
And that's the part that pissed me off. And talk
Right.
about her body parts and what's missing and what's not missing. That is none of nobody's business. Drop the link for me, Chef. Okay, Shy, go ahead while somebody else coming up. Shy, I can't hold
Oh, I'm
grudges. I
sorry.
see what you're saying.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm here. I was typing. I was finna type in the chat because I was just finna say, you was right, Miss V. I say, cause she can't never say I spoke about you. She dropped that little thing from September the 8th of last year, about you did put uh drop a super chat in Miss Loretta thing. Okay, that wasn't talking about nobody. See, she
There's the
dropped that.
link.
She dropped that. So right, she knew that wasn't no real kind of receipt that say I'm talking about Ms. V. No. So then with you, Glam, Brittany, and Lucen, she can't never say I talked about none of these ladies. She tried to with that other chick that she brought on her platform that day, but she was in that back chat telling that bride what to say. Cause she paused. And then she gotta say she in the back chat. You ain't finna play on my top like that, not period. So it's the thing. So when I say about Miss
Hit the link,
Holistic,
Holistic, if you want to come up. Excuse me, Shy.
okay.
And I saw your comment too, Marvin. You said something about some of y'all on that back end now. Some of y'all doing, you mean going to fall out again? No, not with her. Never. When I'm
Never,
done, you don't understand me. You got
never.
one shot with me to come out here and try to backstab me on a YouTube app and
Yeah.
think I'm gonna come back. Everybody who ever said anything about me, you ain't seen me in that chat. You
Yeah.
ain't heard me say nothing about it. I said what I had to say and I was done. I don't play them childish games. I don't have time. I'm too grown. I'm too old and I don't want to. Up until a few weeks ago, I was getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning working with special needs children. I don't want an extra one out here on YouTube.
And that's an
Okay.
excellent. That's
Holistic,
excellent.
please hit the link and come on up. I know you in the hospital, but you told me you had something you wanted to say.
And she, oh yes, that when I say Ms. V, I watched that bull crap interview. Could anybody hear me in the chat? I don't know where Ms. V went to. Put a one if y'all can hear me. Can anybody hear me in the chat? Oh, you back, Ms. V?
Yeah, it knocked me off some kind of way,
Oh,
but I see somebody's behind stage.
oh, they
So
put
I'm
a one
trying.
in there. I asked them if they can hear me. Put a one because
I
I
can hear
didn't
you
know.
better now that it knocked me off.
Oh, yeah. So what I seen yesterday with that interview, what they did, that's against the law. You know what? They done took that live down, right? That
I,
live
I
ain't
I
up no more.
I didn't go over there. I watched it late last night,
Yeah,
and I heard too much.
disgusting.
When it got too holistic, I couldn't even get to the end.
This is disgusting. When I actually seen that lady VS, you making phone calls to 4 different hospitals
And for what though? What was
to
the
check
point?
on somebody, to see if Miss Holistic were really in the ICU. And what I didn't like about that thing over there, when then Miss Holistic called you on FaceTime, she did not give her permission to turn her phone around and show that she was in the hospital. And she did that. She did that. She turned the phone around to show that Miss Holistic was in the hospital. That's unacceptable.
For some
That's
reason, it keep
unacceptable.
getting knocked out the studio.
I
It
know.
looks like every time somebody's coming up, they're knocking me out of the studio. Hold on. I
That
mean, you
was
go ahead. I'm sorry, Shy. Go ahead.
That was so wrong. I hope Miss Holistic strike him. And then she came back today showing photos of Miss Holistic with tubes all up in her.
Is
On
she
her,
crazy?
it's on her community wall. She ain't got to worry about it because if she thinks she gonna take it down, I got screenshots showing her
Well,
name.
why would you do that
Yes,
when you just came up there
yeah,
wondering why Holistic left you?
yeah. She
That's
put that.
why she left you.
She
Why are you doing that?
yeah.
That
She she
if
put it on
Holistic don't
today.
strike her, I would strike Holistic.
She put it on today, showing this lady tubes going all up in her. Who does that? But she
Her.
gonna get what she got coming. She gonna get, and then I screenshot where everybody they gonna know you was talking about Miss Holistic. Then you say a person that's in ICU coming on YouTube with drama. Y'all the one brought Miss Holistic to the drama.
I
Y'all
just
made her
wish that
carry that drama.
Holistic had just ignored the phone call, and I have
Yes,
told that to her face. She
yes,
should have never gotten involved in that. She know what this woman is all about. She knew before
yeah.
I knew
But for the
because she knew that the
lady,
woman was trying to get her to pull
yes.
away from me.
And but for her to have the audacity to have a post today saying you want to be brought in the drama, you
Okay,
want to,
Chef.
I see you on the bed, in the hospital bed. Y'all brought her into it. Y'all didn't care about this lady being in the hospital. You literally called this lady for drama yesterday on live in front of many of people's, all the people that viewed it.
Drop the link again because Atomic was up here and I know she don't have a lot of time either.
Yeah, it's crazy. Y'all is to the lowest, to the lowest. And then she tried to speak on me about what was going on about me, Ms.V. I ain't
Thank you,
never tell
Alex.
I didn't go to the doctor. I went to the doctor. Baby, I wasn't
The
going
link
to.
is pinned for whoever else wants to come on. I'm listening, Shy.
Yeah, I want. She couldn't wait to come out with stuff. She couldn't wait to try to come out with things because Miss V on my son Gray, I did not talk to this girl. I did not text her back. I did not do anything else after I replied and told her about I'm falling back. I ain't coming back. No play. I'm not doing it. So I ain't messed with that girl 2 weeks. This girl came out sending me a text telling me to suck her.
What?
Yes. I'm gonna have Chef to send it to you.
No, I
I
don't want to see nothing. I don't
no
want
no
nothing
no no
that's
no
sent to
no
me.
no no. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that picture. She sent me a one-man band. No, the text she sent me because she couldn't believe it's real that people were falling back from her. She told me to suck her because I'm not being with the BS with her. That's what she did. Yes, she sure did. Cause I
I'm
wasn't
the,
fooling with her.
I can't handle any more from her.
It's
And it's if
crazy.
anybody that's related to her know her from her city and see this live and hear what she has been doing, please help her get the help
How
she
she needs.
needs.
Yeah, cause
Because
I fell back, Miss V, and like I told people, I I get her that. She opened a platform for us to say what we want to say. That was at the beginning. That was way back
but it
up.
was a method to that because y'all were in allegiance to her. Y'all owed her when she did that because of what she was saying.
And what the thing about it, Miss V, we ain't say we finna keep carrying on with the garbage. You know what I'm saying? No, that ain't. I'm a Scorpio. That ain't the type of. That ain't how I get down. So yeah, I was getting tired. I was observing, and I tried to bring some life to her platform, Miss V. I tried, and I was the one came up with the Cash App giveaway, not her. For those that want to know, I was the one, not her. She didn't have that in her. She then wanted to match up because she didn't tell me she was gonna match up. She didn't like probably the fact I was bringing an idea to her platform, but never to run her platform. I got too many texts showing this girl wanted me on her platform. She
You
wanted me
don't
up
have
there.
look. We don't have to post no receipts. We don't
Right?
have to do
I don't
nothing
got yeah, right. Cause she
because
know
this
that's
ain't
her
no
all
court
my
of
clients.
law, and she ain't about to take neither one of us into court for nothing. So all this drama she got out of here on YouTube, she can save it.
She got too
She
much.
can stick it where the sun don't shine.
And
Now, if
then
she ready to take us in the court and win a case with this, I'm ready.
she ain't gonna win with
I'm not worried. I don't care. I am ready. I've said it more times than one. You are not gonna solve nothing out here on YouTube, and you're not gonna run up no views out here on Ms. V on YouTube. Okay? Because
yeah,
you can't do it. You don't have that kind of power over
no.
me.
And that's the thing. People think like somebody kid over there. I can't relate to nobody kid. And when I got kids older than that girl over there was talking about, everybody trying to jump on one person. That one person put everybody's name out there. So that one person, when you put everybody's name out there like that, you better be able to handle it. Because you put everybody's name. She
Well,
put everybody's name out.
summing it up. Long story short, you did a lot. What you used to call me, little lady. You did a lot.
Yeah,
And by the way, you got me out here as a leprechaun. I don't have a problem being a leprechaun because baby, the leprechaun be having a go, okay? And
and
then
period.
I'm not short as you are. I'm 5'5", which is an average
My
height.
height, my
Okay.
height.
average height.
That
So
is.
that just goes to show you don't even know nothing about me, period. But you got real jealous of me for some reason. How you gonna be jealous of a 70-year-old woman? How you gonna be jealous of Holistic, who is handicapped? Why are you out here showing her body parts, but you didn't understand why she didn't want to be around you yesterday? Now you know.
Now that's
Now you know.
see, Miss
You
V.
now,
So this
now
what
do
you
you
see.
realize why everybody walked away from you? Because I'm out here dropping topics and don't know what you're doing and don't care what you're doing.
Shouldn't
And
that
you
work out?
mad because you want everybody to leave me, but they steady coming around.
But you know what, Miss that lady VS told me when I went on her community wall, Miss V, this lady
What's
said, I want to see she got some tea and hopefully she got some hot tea on you. What hot tea did that VS bra sing that bra came out with yesterday about me? Nothing,
I don't know what she
nothing,
got, but I'm gonna tell you,
nothing,
Miss Patriotic, listen
nothing.
to me. Listen to me. We don't care about what you post, but what you post better stand up in a court of law. We ain't thinking about YouTube and what YouTube think. If you can't walk your ass up in there with your hot receipts in a court of law, because I told y'all not too long ago, somebody gonna get sued behind this stuff. And
I,
the problem is, most of the people that's running their mouth ain't got SHIT
she ain't
to
got
sue
nothing.
for.
It's gonna be a waste of time to sue
No,
her when
you
she
know
ain't
what? It
got
wouldn't
nothing.
be a waste of time for me because I ain't got to pay no money for no attorney. That's why it ain't gonna be no waste of time for me.
Right. Yeah. She
Second of
ain't got
all,
this.
just to expose you for who you are. A
Yeah.
nobody, a less than somebody who has come for every last one of these women out here, but we all wrong and you right. That's a sickness right there within
It
itself. To
is.
even think that way.
It is. It is a sickness,
I
Miss
could
V.
see it if it was a one-on-one, but you trying to battle against 7 or 8 women? How
That
you
she
gonna win?
that she spoke
You
on.
making yourself look bad, bad out here. Get off of YouTube. This ain't the first time I've told you that. I know Atonement has told you that. You need to take a station break for yourself. Go take care of you. You look horribly bad when you were sitting in that car. You look like you had just got out of psychiatric ward.
Period. Yeah.
Real bad.
Yeah.
Like you had slept all night long and your nerves are just, you can't be still.
Right.
Girl, go get the help you need.
A
You
nutcase.
done messed up one channel out here. Why are you out here trying to mess up people's channels? Ain't nobody bothering you. Everybody over here that left you was trying to help you, but you over here trying to tear down everybody else. And you get mad, mad. Ain't nobody just gonna watch you and you alone. People can go where they want to.
And that's
Do
the
you
problem,
think
Miss
that
V.
people that I am stupid enough to believe that people only watch me? I'm just one of many content creators out here. People go to different channels for different things. But for
Yeah.
as long as they're not in the channel talking about the next person, what difference does it make? I don't care who channel they watch and where they came from. And I've said it since day one. You don't get that. You have a issue, lots of issues. Sociopathic behavior, psychotic, personality disorder. You all over the place, bipolar. You don't get enough sleep. You on this thing late at night. You on here early in the morning.
Because I don't
It has
believe it's her
consumed
husband.
your whole life.
I don't
Get
believe
a
it's her
grip.
husband.
And let me tell you this one last thing she did. Her daughter came to one of the bases here. She's in the service. She's the one that went over in Africa.
Right.
She called me up and she told me she was going to be stationed here. And I said, well, where is it? Well, she told me it's about 2 hours from here. So I said, how old is she? She told me. I said, well, I have nieces here of her age, and they in that going out stage, downtown Houston, all over the city, out eating at the beach. I mean, they living their life in their 20s having a good time. So if your daughter wants to come here on the weekend when she's off, she's more than welcome. Not knowing that this woman here is trying to stab me and lay me down, like she said.
Yes.
So This is what she did. You gonna invite my daughter and you ain't never invited me? Girl, you jealous of your own daughter? What does that sound like?
Yeah,
Your daughter, you say, don't know nobody here. And I'm going to invite the daughter. You getting upset because I said it's okay for your daughter to come here on the weekend.
that don't seem right.
It ain't
It
right.
it
She
don't
can
seem
come here and be with nieces her age. And my niece is not going to get in no trouble, babe. They all about the money or they all about the education. Okay. You see them out on my community wall. They,
true.
they don't do that offlandish stuff out there. No, they got their head in the right direction, going in the right direction. So I'm putting you with some good girls. And this is your comment back to me. You gonna invite my daughter and you never invited me. I thought, wow, what is wrong with you? That's so childish. I would have been saying thank you so much because she don't know nobody there. And to, be with a good family with girls that's willing to accept her, take her in for the weekend and have fun.
Right, trucker's wife.
She
Yeah.
didn't see it like that.
She not. Cause
Jealous of everything and everybody.
yes, Miss V, it's a problem now, and I see it's really a problem. And I did, and then Miss V, the thing about it, I told her I grew to like her. I grew to like her, but when I stopped observing and I started seeing things, I said it was time for me to fall back.
But I see Elaine, I see what you're saying. You're saying watching YouTube is like watching different cable channels, and it is.
It
It
is
definitely is. It's enough out here to watch different channels over and over. We got everything out here you need. You need drama, you need religion, you need cooking, you need a child's channel. It's all out here. You can go from one to the other. But my thing is, why come out here with all of this bull every day that ain't got nothing to do with you and coming after people who ain't coming for you? That's what I don't understand, Elaine. That is crazy to me. Why can't you just do as I do and get on my page? And then she had a problem with my topics. She told the VS lady, oh, yeah, she been out here throwing subliminals. I don't throw subliminals. If I got something to say to you, I'm doing just like I'm doing on here today, lady. I'm telling you about yourself and how crooked and devious and mean and evil you are to not just me, but to all, each and every
right,
one
truck.
of us. You're
Yeah,
a backstabber. You're low down, sneaky, conniving, and dirty to your face. I said it. You're childish. You're immature. You're all of the above. Grow up. Where is your husband? Take care of your husband and your family.
I'm
We free
starting.
to be, we
Mm-mm.
free to move around and do what we want to do.
I'm starting to believe it's no husband.
Well, I can't say if it is. I don't really care if it is. I
I can't
don't.
care neither.
All I'm going to say is if he's still there, you ain't taking care of it.
I
And let
think
me
it's some
tell you one
problem.
thing from an older woman. You can sit there on YouTube and keep this mess up if you want to. And when that last child leave the house, because just like we seeing it, he's seeing it, he going to leave right behind him. And there is something about a man when he get ready to walk out the door, baby, he don't need nothing but the clothes off on his back and his car keys. Seen it too many times.
Yep, and then
He'll
when
leave you there sitting with everything and go be happy.
she said something about my mama, I told you, and the Instagram thing, I said nothing about her mama or nobody else. Only the Instagram post, and I have it. Only thing I asked, I say, so why you got that lady BH up there lying? Why is both of y'all lying so much? It don't make sense. Y'all both lying. This is what I said to her. I said, we laughing at. She told me, my mama.
I can't
Go
with that.
along with
We
what
are
she
too
already
grown to
texted.
be out here playing grade school dozen. We don't
Yes.
do that. Baby, we don't fit in that mold. We don't play that role. That is why people left you. You're not classy. You don't have any class whatsoever. You can't even hold a conversation without getting mad and letting your emotions roll all over the place and
Yeah.
hanging a phone up on grown people who
Yes.
you one and in the next conversation to come get on your chat. So you, when they get off, you're gonna talk about each and every one of us behind the back.
Yeah. Like she did to me, Miss V was Chef about with her daughter. Then she had the nerve to come out on the platform and speak on about my grandkids. Girl, you don't want to do that. You speak grand anything. I'm gonna get down on your daughter. But since you thought you was coming out on why that lady VS was up there, and you tried to say about this one incident that you called me, and I didn't have to share that. I just told him I'm calling back.
Hold on, Shy. It
My chest was hurting.
Atonement or Chef Mac or anybody else that she came for out here, the link is dropped.
Yeah. And I just tried to say this, Miss V, right? Because my chest was hurt. This what she brought out yesterday, right? For the first time. This what she brought out yesterday, right? I said, So did she really think I ain't go to the hospital? Is she that stupid? Because I
But
never told her
but
I didn't.
wait, whoa, right there. You see, y'all be trying to make this stuff make sense.
Yeah.
What darn difference does it make whether you went to the hospital,
Or
whether
not.
Holistic was in the hospital, or whether
Yeah.
I was in the hospital? It ain't none of her business. It ain't for her to be bringing out personal business
That's
like
what
that
she
on
did.
YouTube.
That's what she did yesterday. Uh-huh. Yeah. She sure did. She sure did. And I say, I'm like, I told Catrice, no, I ain't tell her, I ain't go to no hospital. I wasn't going to the hospital nearby my daughter's house. They don't know nothing about me. So I'm not going there. I'm going where I'm from, the south side.
Okay, Shy,
Period.
hold it down. Catrice has come up and
Come on,
she wants
Catrice.
to speak. Go ahead, Catrice.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Catrice.
We can hear you.
Okay. Hey, Ms.V. Hey, Shuttown.
Hey,
Okay.
Catrice.
Hey, um, I just want this. I'm gonna say this one time. I think it had to been like 2022. Whenever all this stuff happened with her and Brittany, it's when she had called Abra, and then they called me. So then I think this was 20. Yeah, it had to been like 2022, somewhere up in there. She called me. She was talking about, was still, crying about how Brittany talked about her daughter. So I was just talking to her, telling her, just let it go. Because all you're going to do is waste a lot of time, energy, your blood pressure go up, or whatever the case may be, to be getting on a panel arguing with somebody that you don't know. But if that's what you want to do, get on your panel, then you can do so. I'm not going to stop you because I can't control. I'm not controlling nobody. So and after that, that was the first time she called me. Then she called me again within that same year. She had called me again. And I think it was me, her, Abra, and Chef. No, she wanted to say she wanted to do like a little sister. This was supposed to have been like a sisterhood. We don't know what her idea was about it, but we was trying to be like a sister to her, get to know everybody, plan trips and do things together as women. This is how it was supposed to be. All that under your wing, under your belt, girl. I ain't do this in high school or grammar school, and damn sure ain't doing it in my real life. Period. Okay. So this is how it started. Now I don't talk to her on the phone. That was 2022. She called me again, I think 2023, I want to say, yeah, because I think I was sick and I wasn't going in a little group. So she called my phone and I didn't answer because I was sick. Okay. Now, that was the last of her picking up a phone calling Catrice. Okay. So you could say from her calling me from her phone. Now, with me and Chef, Chef would do all the calling. Sometimes when Chef would call her, add her in the conversation, whatever we on the phone talking about YouTube or whatever, we weren't just talking about YouTube. We was talking about other things as well. Like I said again, women is gonna gossip, okay?
All the
So
time,
we was
every day,
talking
all
about
day long.
things, right? We was talking about stuff we can react to of things that we don't like on YouTube too, and how we feel about it too. We just not getting paid for it. We just discussing it in the group. Okay, we want dog. Well, I know we want dogging nobody. We doing just what everybody else do on they what they doing on their platforms. Okay, so most, like I said, most of the time, like I knew Abra the longest, and me and Abra have grew a bond. We have. So, like I said, I'm not gonna go through all the details because I done said this already about how me and Abra is, and then we got close with Chef because Chef was close to us, which I never had no problems out of Chef. Chef is the sweetest. Chef called. She always called and check on me. We check on each. That we would check on each other. This is how we were supposed to been doing. Yes, of course, the other one wasn't coming in the chat. Sometimes it's like we had to, have a little talk about. She wasn't coming in the chat, like even to say good morning, not to be gossip because I work 12 hours. I don't have time. So,
I don't think she understands a person that actually goes out and works eight
honey,
to 12 hours. I don't think
right.
she understands that.
And even Chef and them knew I worked 12 hours in Shot Town too, because Shot Town, I haven't met Shot Town personally, but I know Shot Town family from her mother and her father side because we grew up as little kids, like fifth grade, fourth grade. So I just found that I knew both sides of her family, and we seen each other in Miss Loretta chat, and she always say Shot Town, and we always spoke. And that's how me and her became a little bit closer too. Okay, so the thing is, I was moving away from her because I think different about the screen of recording. That recording stuff, you're not supposed to record
Without
nobody.
someone's permission.
Thank you. So when she said that about, I asked her, why did she record True Story? And she said, because True Story, when her True Story was on the phone, she kept asking her the same question. So she recorded her.
Hold it
And
right
I'm
there for
like,
me.
oh. So
Hold,
I
hold it,
felt like
hold
we
it,
was
hold
being,
it. Hold it right there with True
okay.
Story. She brought me into that. I don't know that woman. The next thing I know, I go over to her platform and it's Miss V. Miss V, don't go nowhere. True Story was the one who said that you was the one who called the people about the seasoning uh over there on Tree's channel. I'm like, what? Girl, I ain't never bought no seasoning from Trees, nor do I know anything about no damn seasoning. It took one man van to come out and say that was not Miss V, that was somebody named Erica. But that's how she involved you in stuff. You don't know nothing about nothing until you go over there. The next time I go over there, this lady came over here and she said you bought B a car. Who the hell is B? You see what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
why you never would see me over there that much because I got tired of all of that. And why it's always coming to you?
And Miss V, so like I said, I told you I had a keyless tendon repair on my foot, and I would always brought that up in DJ chat, and I had a total knee replacement. Yes, they got me on a lot of pain meds because this knee replacement wasn't a joke, and I was on pain meds. So, because she came out and put a post up because I said I took a pill, yeah, my medication prescribed pain
There is
medicine from the doctor.
nothing
Right.
personal at all about somebody else's business.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I don't care nothing about those text messages because, like I said, it was four of us. Okay, she posted a lot of text messages with us. Where yours at? Because I sure got them, but I'm not gonna stoop. So I don't have that much. I don't have time to be posting no. Let me go in here and see what she said. I don't have that type of time because it's irrelevant to me. We said what we said. We never denied that we said a doggone thing about those text messages. And I'm not mad about no text message because I can repeat what I said.
Well,
Okay.
the big problem I see with the whole thing is like I said, she got mad at everybody who went
Hmm.
back into Miss Loretta's channel and
It's
spoke to her or
that's not her.
whatever.
That ain't her business. I did what I
Exactly.
did from
We
my
are
heart.
grown. You cannot control where people go out
Exactly.
here on these streets.
Because first of all, when I first came, and everybody noticed, when I came to her panel and asked, can I called when I talked to them on the phone, asked if I can speak because I was mad at Loretta, and I had a right to be mad at her. Okay. So I spoke
But
what
that's
I
between you and Loretta too.
right. And I said, no, I said, nobody is not taking up from me, meaning it her. You're not taking up from me. I'm just getting on here speaking what I want to say about her, and that's it. I never talked about her body parts. I never spoke on anything dealing with her. Just was mad because what she said about my deceased mama. She called my deceased mama and saying fuck be whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I ain't gonna say all that. But anyway, so even when she came out and did a public apology on just me, at the end of her apology, Miss Loretta had laughed, and that's when I knew it wasn't sincere. So I have that right to feel that way because she laughed at the end, and she did a laugh, and she said, I'm still gonna get paid off the video. So I was really pissed again. Like, oh my God, you did a apology, but you saying, you laughed at the end. So I just felt like it wasn't sincere. Okay, so now we done talked about this mess again. And I said, this is my last time from when she did a apology. And I said, I'm not gonna accept her apology, but I had to think some more. Like Chef was like, it's just gonna take some time, and it really did. So now it came to my heart to, because I'm not carrying no grudges around, because my blessings not gonna flow if I hold a grudge. So this is me.
You're right.
I told Shatan, we was talking on my way to work, because she talked to me all the way to work. I said, Shatan, I know Miss Loretta is gonna go live. Go in her chat. Don't say my name. Just go on her chat and tell her to check her email. The email was coming from me because I had already messaged Loretta, because I didn't want to email. I want to talk to her on the phone so she can hear my voice, how we feel about what we went through. Okay. So that's why Shottown put in Miss Loretta's chat, check your email. Miss Loretta, check your email. It wasn't about nobody else. That was about me, because Shacktown did that for me because I was at work and I couldn't go in Loretta chat at the time. So look, Miss Loretta did message me back that night, and that because it was Sunday. I never forget, it was Sunday. So it was like Sunday late night, like 12 o'clock, early Monday morning. Miss Loretta did respond, and she said, Miss Catrice, we okay. She said, we okay, we good. But she said, I'm going to still call you later on today, meaning it was early Monday morning. So she did go live. And when she went live, after her live was over, she did call me and we talked. Okay. I, After we talked, we had a nice little conversation. After we talked, my heart, I just felt like that part of my heart was healed. I felt better. We laughed and everything on the
And
phone,
don't
and
you feel better right now knowing
I
that you
do.
ain't walking around mad and upset with her and
Exactly.
she ain't upset with you?
Yep.
Right. Because,
Period, Miss
right.
V.
So at
Yep.
the end of the day, I was moving away from her anyway from that recording, because I know for a fact, if you recording true story, you recording us.
But
And
why?
I
Why
always
are
said,
you doing this? You're not an
mm-hmm,
FBI. You're not a
mm-hmm.
detective. Why are you going around recording, calling people and then recording?
Yeah,
Something
that's
is
what I
wrong
felt.
with you. That's
I
not a
felt
normal
like,
behavior.
yep, I felt like she was recording us. So I said, Abram, something ain't right. I feel like she recording us, and I'm not gonna hang around nobody that like that, because to me, I was feeling some type of way, like I got to move around. I don't know her. I never met her. We just talk on the phone time to time. That's only if Chef call. Sometimes Chef can get through. So we never really spoke. But to me, when she got close to Shot Time, because she contacted me when we was on the phone, she said, oh, I like Shot Time. I won't ask her, can she be a mod? And I said, I asked her. So I didn't have anything to do with her and Chi-Town talk, because one thing about I'm not no jealous woman. I mean, I didn't care. Me and Chi-Town, we talked on the phone from time to time
But
because
just wait just a minute. Just look at how all this has played
mhm,
out and how it is
yep,
all just
exactly.
slapped her upside the head in her
Yeah,
face
Exactly.
see,
because you didn't do anything right from the
Mm-mm.
start. You
yeah,
Nope.
played one against the other. You
Hmm.
recorded people.
Exactly, trucker.
You brought the mess to other people because you
Hmm.
all off in the mess. None of us know about no true story. That's you and her talking behind the scene. And then all of a sudden, y'all fall out. Then you want to bring all these other people, including myself, off into something that we don't even know nothing about. That is not professional. It's not classy. And you need to go seek the help you need.
And Miss V, I just don't understand. First of all, I'm 52, and I'm not gonna let nobody. She's considered a stranger to me. I'm
She
not
is
gonna
a
let
stranger. We
nobody
don't know
tell
her. We
me
never
what to
met
do.
her.
Right? She not gonna
And we
never.
don't want to know her at this
She
point because she's dangerous.
and she never told me don't do this. Don't. She never said that to me. But I know we was like playing in the shed a little bit when she would say, Abra, because Abra was supposed to be the big sister out of all because Abra was the
I was
oldest,
the
and that's
mother. I was the
right.
mother
So that's
figure.
how it started.
So do you treat your own mother like that? Do you
Right.
come out here and lie on your
Mhm.
mother? Do you keep your mother in
Mhm.
mess all the time that you're doing? And you want to
But
come out here on your platform and you want to say I'm messy, you won't find nobody in real life that'll tell you I'm messy. They'll tell you that woman is about her business and she mind her
mhm.
business and she know a lot of people and she got a lot of friends. That's what
Mhm.
they'll tell you in real life. And she don't fool with people like you because you're the kind of person will get her hurt or you get yourself hurt, one or the other. Because you out here threatening. First of all, you put a threat out here. You'll lay me down. Try it.
Mhm.
Try.
Right.
But
So
I will be at the police tomorrow. I told
as you
you
should, as you should, and I just
I
moved
am.
around because, like I said, I didn't have time for it anymore. I saw what she was on, and I always said that I'm gonna keep this group because I knew she was gonna come out because she saw me and Abra moving funny or whatever,
She
different or
cannot
whatever. Because I
stand
was
for
tired
people to
of it.
move around on her.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
was.
go nowhere
She
unless
can't
she
tell
is
me
there.
what to do. She can't tell me
That's
to
her
stay in no group.
mentality. That is her
She
slow mind.
she can't tell me
She's
what to do.
elementary.
The only
And she
people
got
she can tell.
so much she could be talking
Mhm.
about. Talk about
Mhm.
your brother in prison. You talked about it to me. That
Mhm.
could be a story that could help somebody. Why he's there.
Exactly.
How long he gonna be there? What he's
That's why I
there
said.
for? Talk about you being raised without a mother since 5 years old. A lot of
Mhm.
these are your problems
It's
now. Come on
she's
out and
fighting
talk
her
about
demon.
that.
There's some demons inside her that she's fighting. um that's the demons that's inside her that she's fighting, and whatever she's going through, she's taking it out on everybody else because you can't tell a grown person what to do. Only person people that you can control is the people in your household, which is your
yes.
kids, because we're not none of your kids. I don't have to comment in no group and say I'm done. I didn't care what you did.
I
I
even told
moved
the woman,
on.
Catrice, I said, come out here. You done been to
Hmm.
floral school now.
Hmm.
Come out here and do some floral arrangements and all of that. Why did you
Hmm.
waste your time if you're not going to
Hmm.
show people how to do it or how to make it or something, some event? You claim you and your auntie made so much money back over the holidays. Why didn't you post that?
Hmm.
You
Yep,
want to
I was
post
gone.
mess. You just messy, messy, messy. I can't with that kind of stuff.
She is
That is
messy,
not
Miss V.
gonna do
Hmm.
me any good. It's not gonna put any money in my pocket. It's not gonna make me have a peaceful night's sleep. I don't want to be bothered with people like that.
Hmm.
So you can say whatever you want to say. That little lady,
Hmm.
me, that little lady, because I walked out the door on you when you slammed the phone down on me at the doctor's office. And don't you ever forget it. And I didn't look back
Miss
Yeah,
V.
because
Tabitha,
that was
I was
very
At the
rude
end
done.
of the day,
and
I was
very
done, Tabitha.
disrespectful.
I
she
was
mad because
done.
we all
That's why
gone.
you didn't see me.
She mad because we all gone. Saying
Well,
what
she
she
might as
done
well
did.
scratch her ass and get glad because it ain't. I can't speak for nobody but me, but I don't. Girl, you better ask one of them ex-husbands. Have I ever looked back? And if I was married to them, and I didn't look back at them, how am I gonna look back at you? What are you doing for me? They did more for me than you did,
She's
and
a
I ain't look back for
nobody.
them.
She's a nobody,
Mhm.
and she want to stick with them lines. She's a narcissist. You know, she got
Yep.
too many psycho. She got it's too many
It's too
distractions.
many people and too many
She got a
personalities
problem.
up in that head for me. I can't.
Yep.
Who am I dealing with today? Are you Betty? Are you Sally? Are you
Mhm.
Sue? Who are you today?
I'm
Girl,
not.
ain't nobody
Mhm.
got
I don't
time to
do
try to
that.
figure out all that stuff. And
Nope.
then call on the phone and just be, ah, hey, uh, what is it? What do you want?
And my thing about it, she's a true Gemini. You might not have them all, because I got a grandson that's a Gemini. And I ain't saying all that, but she's a true
No,
Gemini.
Lucinda.
With all them personalities, it speaks on her.
And I'm gonna say this. How are you gonna come out here and talk about your co-host? You ain't, girl. You Lord and well shit to do that kind of
Chef
stuff.
was part of
Chef
it.
was a
Man,
broad bringing the people to the channel. They was coming to hear
yes,
her.
Miss
Don't you see
V.
how the channel growing?
Yes, Miss V.
And by the way, Chef, put your channel in there so anybody who want to subscribe can. And anybody else in the contest today who's supporting the channel over here, drop your link. You're
And
more than welcome.
Miss V, and then she lied like Chef never won the channel. No, Miss V, when I was on that panel, somebody dropped in a chat and
Yep.
asked Chef to get her own channel. She then read that comment, and she said, "No, Chef don't need a channel. This Chef channel right here." So that bitch is a liar over there. She
Well,
don't
we
be
all know. I
she
mean,
that she's a
we all
liar.
know, and I think anybody with good sense out here knows that what we're saying, basically, which is the same thing, what she did to me, what she did to you. Okay, why would we come out here on a public platform and just lie on her just to be lying?
Just
No,
because she a
you came out here and you
online.
brought somebody else from another platform to try to say we're doing a smear campaign on you. No, you already did the smear campaign.
When she
Now we're
came,
talking about
yeah.
the smear campaign you did on us. That's how
And
it's
yeah,
Mhm.
going.
Miss V, when she
But
And
we're
Miss
dropped,
only
V,
going to talk about it today over here chatting with Ms. V. And after today, we're done.
but you
Miss
know
V,
what, Miss V?
I had two deaths in the month of February,
Yeah,
and I did put in the group that I lost my stepfather,
yeah.
and I lost my eighth grade teacher. That she made sure that I was, she fed me all while I was pregnant with my first child, and we always went and we
Yeah.
just stayed in contact. I always went to her, so I had went to her funeral. So I was going through some things. I put in the chat, I mean, in the group about, I lost my, my two family members I lost. And I also was still going to therapy, for my knee. So, like I told, when she sent that text message, she sent me two text messages, which was cruel text messages, one of them. The first one, I can't even really remember what I said to her, but basically I was being cordial with her. And at the end of the text message, I said, "Have a good day." I was at work at the time when she texted me, so I couldn't really say what I want to say because I'll be around a lot of people at work. So, but the second text message she sent me, so it said, for
Uh,
me and Abe, no, like, you and your sis can go
uh-huh.
suck some D,
That was after she sent
especially
you that, Miss
you.
V.
I can't with that. I don't have time for that. That's too
That's what she
Mhm.
elementary.
sent you
That's
first,
too.
Miss V.
Okay,
Mhm.
you came out here
Yeah.
yesterday and said that you had so much class. What's classy about that?
No. And she sent me that first, Miss V. Then she
Mhm.
turned around and sent it to Catrice and told about her and her sister. Hey, she sent it to me first. Then she then backtracked and then sent it to Catrice them behind
That's
her
that's
back.
that's too much time on your hands. That's too much time. Ain't
That's
nobody
too
got that
much,
Mhm.
kind of time,
girl.
girl. You
They
need to be
kept
doing
telling
something
out
that's
what
gonna
you
be more
thinking and
beneficial
doing.
to you,
Mhm.
because
They
that
kept
Mhm.
ain't gonna
telling out what
benefit
she
you
was
at
doing.
all.
That's
It's
Yep,
what
not
was
gonna
Tabitha,
grow
that's what
your
it
that's the
channel.
was.
wrong one.
Ain't nobody coming over there to all that old mess and don't know if you recording them or what you saying behind the scenes and what you
Mm-hmm.
doing and you sending this. But you didn't drop those receipts.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
dropped receipts that you thought could hurt people or
she
She
get
ain't
did
gonna
people
right.
to
drop
She
be
should
them.
have dropped
bickering and
them other ones
arguing.
that we put in there. Right. She
She
put what
ain't
she
gonna
wanted
drop
to
them
put.
receipts. She ain't gonna
Right.
drop them. She ain't gonna drop the
Exactly.
ones that I told her. I found the
Mm-hmm.
back on. She ain't gonna drop the one she can't tried to come for me 2 weeks later. I wasn't bothering the girl. I ain't say nothing else to her. I ain't talked to her. I didn't text her. And 2 weeks later, she came with the bull crap to me. And I got
Right.
Okay, everybody, that's
I got
Holistic's
so
channel. She's trying to get her channel monetized up and running. I'm sorry, ladies. And also, this is Lucinda's channel. Lucinda has been supporting over here since I don't know when. She's been over here with her mom for a long time, and her mom likes to come in and watch me. So, hey, that's Lucinda's channel. Chef Mac had her channel up also. That's Chef Mac's channel. Let's try to get Chef Mac monetized today. She only needed like 20 some people. So, I'm asking if 20 people could go over there and hit that like button for her and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. That's her channel right there. Okay, ladies.
I I started saying to her, Miss V, because she started like she didn't want me. I started looking and I started observing. I'm too old to not be and not catch on to you, baby. Catrice them ain't have to call and tell me because Catrice them
Mm-mm.
said they were just waiting for the right moment for me to contact them, and I did. When I
Yep.
But
seen
you
what
know what? I
I
respect
contact
every
Catrice,
last one of you ladies because you kept it from me,
yeah,
knowing I'm not about that. I'm not about that life. And then y'all
yeah,
did not disrespect each other with it until it got to the place where it was like enough is enough.
yeah,
Like today,
enough is enough,
enough
Mm-hmm.
is
baby.
enough. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
go find you somebody else that
Yeah,
wants to play these little dirty games that you've been playing. You are the enterprise. You are the provocateur. You are the email person. You
she
are
is
all
that.
of that, including psychotic,
Cause
and
you know
need to
what?
go lay me down.
Because Ms. V, she don't know. DJ really put her out there about the email thing. Because see, she slipped up and didn't see DJ put on her community. Because I didn't know that girl real name at
Glam
first.
the glam.
I didn't know that girl real name at first. And I seen it on the email. I say, well, and then when she started calling me, I say, well, I'll be goddamn.
Wow,
I
Millie.
never
So
knew her
use
name
the
until
email first.
y'all told me what her name was. All these stuff she's sending me, I never knew what it was.
So do
Even
the email
because when
first.
she sent me the last one, which was from the fake page, Chef let me know that Beautiful was her fake page. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, she wrote this herself and sent it to me,
Sending
how
it to
she feeling
people.
about me and everybody else.
Yeah.
We got that same message we got in the group, and we was me and Ava was trying to find out like where this come from. Now, how did you? It just
But
didn't
if you
seem right
notice,
to
in
me.
everything, she always included my name. But I
Oh,
always trying to be all
gee.
up around me and trying to smile in my face every time I came around. That's an illness.
She
And
Hmm.
that's a
have a
dangerous person. She's very dangerous.
yes. Yeah.
Well,
But see,
y'all, I have been on here 2 hours. Anybody else wanted to come up because time has really been passing fast because this
okay.
has been going on for so long and
Hmm.
she's been doing so much behind the scene until we could probably be up here 4 or 5 hours if everybody got up and talked. Basically, Chef Mike has her own page, and hopefully from today on, she doesn't even go back into this no more. Let's just go
Hmm.
over there, have some comedy, do some cooking, and have some
Yeah.
fun like we did
Right.
on her page. And she can do it on her own page now freely and without the mess.
Right.
Holistic has her channel. She's trying to grow it. She's trying to tell you about awareness. As the lady read the letter last night that Holistic had read, Holistic and I are on her kidney journey together because I did not have the opportunity to bring my brother's kidney journey to the YouTube screen because he passed away in the process. But I was going to go from the beginning with him all the way through his transplant and my nephew and him recovering because my nephew was going to be his donor.
Wow.
So that is the closeness, and that's how Holistic and I have built and bonded our relationship. There is nothing that she can tell a Holistic about me. She has tried. And Holistic told her, no, I will not go against Miss V. And I'm sure
Mm.
that made her mad. When Holistic came into the channel the other night, what was it? She dropped 49.99. Oh,
And that
I'm
made
sure
her
that took
mad.
her into orbit. Well,
That
you're
made
going to
her
go into more orbit because now that we know who the snake and the enemy and the devil and the demon is out here on these YouTube streets, everybody beware. You
Miss.
have been warned. If you choose to stay over there and you get bit, do not holler.
Do not holler.
Take it. We took it
Miss V,
for
look
a
where
long,
Lucinda
long
go.
time.
Look
Ladies,
where
I
Lucinda
appreciate
go.
y'all coming up tonight. Hopefully, we have gotten out enough where everybody
Yep.
knows now that we're not messy. We're not with any class. We're not unprofessional. We have families. She has talked about. She has talked about our children and everything else behind the scene. The truth is now to the light. Believe what you want to believe. Stay over there. I'm never going to tell nobody to come from over there because you need to be over there with her because that means you just like her if you over there. Okay?
Miss V, and we're not gaining up on her, as
No,
people have
not at
said.
all. We
We
don't
No,
want
not
just
nothing to
telling
do
our
with her.
truth.
What you mean,
gang up on
ganging
one
up? We
person.
I'm
don't want nothing to
done.
do with her, period. Stay
They
out of my
want her to put
bushes. Stay
our name
out from
out
over
there.
here. Keep my name out your mouth. I will strike. I'm at that point where I will strike, okay? And I will go to the police station in the morning. With that being said, y'all, thank y'all for
Thank
coming
you,
up.
Miss
I do
V.
You're
appreciate each and
welcome.
every one of you and the content
Thank
creators. I
you.
hope I got all of y'all's channels in. Lucinda was in here tonight. Lucinda Speaks, Holistic Healing Savory Meal, Chef Mac. Who else was in here? I don't want to forget anybody. But all of the links
Glam,
were dropped. Please help
Holistic,
Chef
Chef
Mac get
Mac,
to
Yo
her
Yo,
goal, which is
the
to get
real Yo
monetized.
Yo.
She put up with a lot of stuff to even stay over there. I don't know how she did it, but that within
Yes,
itself tells me she's a good person. Y'all
she
have a
is.
wonderful night. Thank you so
You
much. What is
too.
it, Shy?
Thank you again. I say she is. Chef is a good person.
Yes,
That
she
Yes.
I
is.
never had to
Okay.
say
And I
bad about
appreciate
Chef.
you, Catrice Glam. I think that
Atomic.
was the only ones that came. And Atoma did have
Atomic.
to, she came up,
Wait,
but
wait, Miss
I was
V.
trying to let
Miss
Glam,
V. Miss V.
yeah.
Chef put some about backstage. I'm trying.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, I see it now.
Oh, she's
Chef.
okay.
You see it, Miss V?
I got her.
Okay.
Okay, Chef,
Hey,
go ahead.
hey everybody. Hey
Hey,
everybody in the
Hey,
Chef.
Chef.
chat.
Hey, Chef.
I'm a little sound a little stuffy. Anyway, from last night for me being wasted, I blame it on Brittany and Glam
They
trying to
probably
get me
did it.
up.
They good for
Yeah, they
that.
did that. They did that to me. But to say all of this to 'cause I seen what Marvin had said as well, talking about getting caught up on the back end. It really wasn't even a back end thing. Um,
Mm-mm.
it was pretty much was supposed to be a sisterhood thing. Um, like the lady said, I put up with a lot. I
You
went through a
did.
whole heap. Y'all just don't know, and it wasn't even to the point to what was all this other stuff, but me being pulled into the stuff, and you know the people, it's crazy. It's mad crazy when you haven't done nothing to somebody, you know, you you be 1,000 with them, and I'm 1,000 with anybody, because
You
I
are.
wouldn't want nobody to hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the nicest person until you cross me. When you
You
cross me,
even
it's up.
protected me from her by not telling me anything and continuing to come and mod for me. You did
Right,
that.
right, right. So I put up with a lot of stuff. I put up with a bunch of the crying and all this extra bull crap. One minute you talking cash cold shit, next minute you crying, and next minute you apologizing. It went on for so long, very, very long. And not only that, my thing too is you called me your sister. You was calling me this. You love me so much, but at the same time, you was talking about me to all these different people that I didn't even know nothing about. How I knew about these people, I was always called in. Oh, well, I'm adding you in to this call, or 911, 911, all the time. It was always 911. Just like I said, I meant everything I said last night. I meant everything I said 2 nights prior. I meant everything I said about these text messages. And at the same time, don't call my phone. Don't call my phone. Ain't no need for you to call it. You've been blocked long time ago. I don't know what you was up there, you and that lady was doing, or whatever the case is going on. But my thing is, please tell that lady that I don't fucking play. Just like she don't play, I don't fucking play either. And that's
And
on
she really
everything.
comes out here trying to go for bad, but she's crying in the next breath. I don't get it.
like like I said, and I heard I think I heard something about she took some, like I said, you really take me up under your wing. I don't know what the hell that meant. And I also heard something about as saying that I told you that I was gonna stay up under you for a year and this, that, and the third. That was a lie. I never said that. I don't even know where you get that from. I never said that. You
What
always
sense
told
does that make for you to commit
yeah.
yourself to her and she ain't paying you?
I, she never paid me anything. Cause I always told, I was like, I don't want your money. I never wanted your money. It wasn't even nothing like that. And then majority of the lives was when I was like, yo, let's go on live and just kick it, crack up, laugh with the people, trying to, encourage the people to come over to the thing so we could cut up on panel and do all that. That's pretty much what I was doing. That's what I was saying to her. But it was always with the bullshit with her. So one minute she one way, the next minute she the different way. I'm that shit was just blowing my mind. It was messing with my mental. So at this point, hell, when that all everything went down, that was a done deal with me. I told her, I sent message back to where she was calling me from all different people number, that I am Michelle and Atomic and whoever she could get to try to get to me. I knew that they were calling me for her, and I didn't answer the phone. But when I called them back, I said, "Hey, is she on the phone? Is she on the phone? I'm not talking. I'm out. I'm hanging up." And my thing is, I told them, I said I was done, because when you called me weak on the panel, I'm weak to the bullshit, and I meant that. I'm a weak person to anybody bullshit. So that means I'm out. If I'm weak, I'm weak out. I don't have nothing else to say. And I mean that. And I stick to that. I mean, like I said, worry about my business and what is hurting me. Because if that was the case, I'd have been hurt long time ago before anything that has anything to do with you. But anyway, I got out and I bust my ass for my degrees, and that's what it is. And I'm working on another one. So therefore,
That's
it
the
is what it
problem too,
is.
because you're making the money and she knows it. And then to come
Right.
out here and say, that ain't Chef's house. How do you know? How do you
Well,
know
I never,
whose house it is?
for one,
Now, Miss
I never
V.
You
said.
don't know this woman could have a house here, a house
I
there, and
never,
everywhere. You don't know
I
about
never
her
said it
personal
was my
business.
house.
Now, Miss
I
V,
never
listen to
said,
this.
I never
How
said it
about
was my
Chef?
house.
Remember this? The first interview, I'm gonna give Chef her props. She a chef. She got them docs. She a chef. She definitely a chef. I'm gonna give her props, right? That was the first BS interview. Now the second interview yesterday. That is, she ain't no chef. Take that right.
That's a lie
See
because
what
she
I'm
has sent
saying?
me her chef. I have her chef
See what I'm
certificates
saying,
that
Miss
she
V?
got, and also in her graduation cap and gown, so she can stick that lie where the sun don't shine.
That was
She telling
yesterday.
too many lies
See what I'm
about
saying,
stuff
Miss
she
V?
don't know that
It's
can
the
be proven.
remember. It's the other people's in her head. Remember, she how you say she switch up. She
Yep.
that was
I,
from
but
the first. See, I pay some attention. You contradict yourself. Then Here it is, the next interview. Now that with all that meat in there, with all this and that up in there, I said, look at this. She got a problem. Period.
Okay,
So
chef, go ahead.
yeah, I never said. First of all, I never said that this was my house. This is where I'm at because my thing was I was showing, where I am pretty much, and what I'm surrounded with. See, you take the seed mine, that you got right there, instead of looking at what I was saying in the area of what I'm in. This is what I'm built around. This is what I'm doing. This is what making me money. This is what that was my whole point of it all. You know what I'm saying? I travel from one end to the other. I go from this point to that point. I might go across a little bit. I might go out a little bit. I'm moving around. And at the same time, I'm making money, regardless of the fact. So my thing is, I'm not walking around in a trailer park, which ain't nothing wrong with a trailer park. But I'm not walking around in a stuck mind mentality and being stagnant in the
Hmm.
mind.
And I
No.
can't handle that stagnant people. You never going nowhere to do nothing if you stagnated.
Say that, Chef and Miss V.
So my thing is, you ain't on my level. You ain't on my level. I move around. Like I said, when it be start to come to my mental, and I know that you got some mental problems, some mental issues, and when I say in a chat, in a text, and say you won, that's what I mean. You won. I
Hmm.
moved on. I always
Hmm.
laugh. But what if I'm not laughing? My thing with me, if I'm mad about something, I start laughing. Because at this point, when I'm start laughing at things, you working to that point. You getting to that point to me just to go ahead and punch you in your face. That's pretty much what it is. If you see me laughing and I'm getting upset, I don't do all that talking and getting my blood pressure rise. I start laughing because at this point you're funny to me. But I ain't let it get that far because if you're not talking about no money to me and me
You ain't
going to
talking
a
about
different
nothing
level,
because we're business minded
I
people.
can't do it.
This
I
ain't
can't
making
do
no
it.
money. I'm not interested.
I can't do it. So,
And I'm not
it
gonna
is
come
what
out
it
here and
is.
tear you down for making no money. So why are you over here trying to bother me?
And that's
I don't
pretty
get
much
that
what you
kind of
get. So,
mentality.
Ain't
you
making no
know,
money, ain't making no sense.
like say, money walk, bullshit talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that.
Exactly.
So, like I said, I'm up in age. Hell, what's going on? You got to get in where you fit in and do what you got to do at this point. And you're not a person. Like I said, you're not a person that will build you. You're jealous and exception is crazy. Like I don't understand why you're so obsessed with me and why you're so mad with me and to talk
Separation
about me in
anxiety is
different.
big out here on these streets. People can't separate and move on. They not
But
happy when you're with them, and then they not happy when you're gone. I can't pacify you both ways. I'm either
There
there or
go.
I'm gone. One or the other. Make up your mind.
There go, Miss V.
Miss V, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't understand because I left on a great note with you myself. Because when I told Atomic and I said to her, I said, I wish her well and I'm done. That exactly was my words. I have no conversation. I'm done. That's it. When that was told, all this shit started coming about. She couldn't take the fact that I wouldn't talk to her. She couldn't take the fact that she couldn't get in touch with me. She had I am Michelle calling me with the same shit. But let me tell you something, I am. You already know. Because I'll come right out here and tell it. Because it ain't no problem with me to tell anything, especially my truth. You know how this hoe is. So don't try to play in my face like you sound like you play it. Right along with damn Carolina and damn D Car.
Dick car.
So my thing is, like I said, Carolina, she was the one that reported your ass. So therefore, keep playing, keep playing. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I'm gonna say it one more time, and I'm gonna move on once again. I wish you well and carry on with your life, honey.
What
Leave
the
me
holistic
alone.
say she got mad at you and Chef because y'all were on the phone talking about cooking? What?
Yeah,
She do the most.
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
I
She
see,
does.
I'm not equipped to handle that kind of behavior. I'm just not. And I'm gonna be the first one to tell.
And
That
that's
get out
why
from
everybody
around me
going
with
their way,
all
Miss.
them folks and working
Any,
and floating through your
anything,
head.
anything. If I was to, somebody say, like for instance, Miss Vivian had wanted me to make something for her. I make cakes and stuff too. I cook too. I decorate too. It was always, I was like, yeah, she decorate, y'all. Ask
That's
America,
some
she
hood
could
stuff.
do it. Patriot, y'all ask her, she could do it too. She always was a backbiter with it. I always see her, and I was like, you know what? If these ladies want to reach out, they're gonna have to reach out to me. Because at this point, if you're gonna go through with her, y'all, it ain't gonna never be. Ain't gonna never be.
And why you got to be in competition with everybody? I'm not a baker. I'm
Right.
not a chef. That's what you do.
Yeah, Miss.
Atonement
Well,
is in government. I'm not in government. That's what she does. I'm glad to be around a lot of diverse people who have things that I and know things I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
take it as competition.
I don't know. I never ganged up on her. I never said. I just always was like, Lord help me, somebody. I mean, it was bad. It was. Y'all just don't know. It was
And
bad. Y'all just don't know.
and
Y'all
that's
don't
my
really know the
thing, Miss
half.
V.
I could go
How
on
And
for
you
y'all
know
let her
what?
days,
go through
but
that?
We know
I, you
enough
know,
because if we know any more than we know now, all of us might have to write a letter to somebody and say, you got to pick her up. Because
huh?
she's
I don't know.
dangerous. I'm telling you, anybody who can go through all of our lives and disrupt our lives like she did, that's a dangerous ass person.
And Miss V, what the thing about, we're not trying to let this stuff go too far. Because the thing about this too, when people and you got other people, kids out here want to think they want to do interviews, and I never even watched them other side of them people's. I the only thing people could say that I said about the other lady where she fumed with her daughters only thing I said, me and her grief not the same. Because my thing, if you lost a son, I lost a son, ain't no way I could come on a platform doing what I seen or heard she do. Because I for real, I never watched it really.
And you know
So
another thing
that's
too.
that's the thing, and I don't want the kids to get involved because I don't want to involve my kids while a person think they wanted to do an interview and wanted to mention, how everybody teaming up on one person is not that. That person mentioned everybody's name. That person came to YouTube street with this garbage. When she told her other sisters that anything go down ever, that they'll handle it on the back end. And she didn't do that. She came to YouTube street because she had a motive. She
Well, I
she
just
had
hope whatever her motive was, that it
yeah.
works for her. I really do because so far she's out here complaining that she's losing subscribers. So why do you keep doing this if people are walking away and leaving you?
And my thing, I don't want to involve my daughters now. Cause I got some daughters with shakes on. And
But you don't have to
I
involve
have three
nothing
different
because you don't have to
generations of
say
daughters.
anything else about her. You don't
Yeah,
have to go
I
over
don't want
there.
this to
This should be
continue.
it today. We should be
Yeah.
going on with the comedy and the stuff that we like to do, the
Now
laughing, the entertainment. And since that's not what she want to do, then let her sit over there and do whatever it is.
now
She says she's gonna be solo on her panel. Let her be solo on her panel. And ladies, let's move on.
now Miss V, what I was speaking on, because when I heard another person say they didn't like that everybody teaming up on this one person. And it
Look,
wasn't
and we
like that.
can't, Shot Town. We cannot control what people think and how they
No, no.
feel. We
What I was
cannot. Whatever it
Miss
is, if
V.
they think we teaming up on her, then they ain't got sense enough to figure out why.
No, Miss
Okay?
V.
It ain't
What
nothing we did, it's what she
she
did.
did.
And that's the problem.
Now,
I'm
what
not
I was saying,
concerned
Miss V,
about that.
because
I
I
don't
want to have to
care.
bring my daughters.
I don't.
I got daughters that will get it cracking, and I don't want to have to do that because that other person is like I
Shy,
have
let it go.
three kids older
Shy,
than her,
Got
and
bad,
I
boy.
have some
shy,
younger. And I have
shy,
a 17-year-old daughter
shy,
that will give
shy,
her
shy,
man that will step to the
shy,
listen. I don't
shy,
want
Shy,
to do
I
it,
heard her.
so she
shy,
stay
shy.
in her place.
Hold it
Okay?
just a minute. You're mad. You're
No,
angry. I
no,
don't
I,
want that over here because I'm not
I
mad.
ain't
I'm
angry,
not
Miss
angry.
V.
I want to let you get out what you want to get out.
Miss
But when
V,
it
I
comes
ain't
to
angry.
throwing
I just don't
hands and
want it to
all
go
of this
that
over
far.
here on my channel, we don't do that.
No, no,
Let it go.
no,
Let
no,
it
Miss
go
V.
because it's going to be okay. I understand you're
Yeah.
angry.
No,
I
I don't want
understand
to
you're
do
mad.
that. I
And
don't
I
want to have to
understand that it's
do
going to
that.
take you a long time. But do not do anything that to cause yourself to get in any trouble behind some less than. Do you
No,
hear
Miss
me?
V. I want
Okay, let it
no.
go then. Okay, Chef, finish
I'm gonna
up.
Let it
let it
go,
go.
Shanta.
Let it go.
Let it
Go
go,
ahead,
My
Shanta.
Chef.
channel. I
Let it
open my
go,
own
Shanta.
Let
channel
it go.
and
Okay,
let
go
my
ahead, Chef.
daughters just
Finish
get
up.
down.
Chef is gonna
And
finish
my
up.
other daughter, man, it won't
Go
be
ahead,
no.
Chef.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Shut.
it.
Leave it
Okay,
alone.
Chef, finish up.
Like I said, Indy, I am so done. I'm done. I said what I said. I'm
They
done. I
know how
mean,
shy
like
do.
I said, yeah. Um, I'm gonna say this one last time. From the beginning of when I said it the first time. I'm done. I wish you well, and I'm out.
Okay, Catrice, sum it up.
Oh, I've been done. I'm over it. I'm at peace, honey, in my life. I'm just working and living, and that's it. That's all. I don't have anything to say about the lady no more. It's over. It's done.
Okay. And Shy, you pretty much already summed it up. I want you to calm
Yes,
down.
thank
Stop
you.
letting her get up on. Listen. I don't want you to say another word. Regardless, use your skills and your legal procedures on paper. Forget all this mouth to mouth and all that stuff y'all doing. It ain't worth it. Let it go. Okay?
Exactly.
Okay, so I pretty much have given y'all 2 hours and a half tonight to come on the platform and express yourself because she didn't do it to one, she did it to us all. Me personally, it's behind me. It's water on the bridge. It ain't a lesson learned. It's that I found out who you were before it got to a point where it could have caused a whole lot of damage in one of our lives. And I thank God for building that wall around me with you ladies that protected me all the time when I didn't even know it. Y'all were moving back, but yet you were still there. You drop in the chat and then you were gone. And I couldn't figure any of it out, but I didn't have time to even focus on it. But I'm glad everything is out in the open. People can discern what they want to discern from this. They can go over there. I don't care. She's blocked out of my phone. She's blocked on YouTube. I don't go in the bushes like she does, snooping and looking to make commentary. I'm sure with her behavior, she will go on past today. That's on her. We are not moving in that direction. We are moving forward in a positive direction. Okay. Blessings and peace to all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming over chatting with Miss V tonight. Um, Hopefully everybody has gotten out what they wanted to say. Hello, Rhonda, the gorgeous one. Please catch the replay. We're leaving out. I gave everybody the opportunity to come up and speak their mind tonight, like she did over there. The difference is y'all don't owe me nothing. Okay. She felt like y'all owed her something because she kept saying, I open up my platform, I open up mine, but you don't owe me nothing.
We
I
don't
was
owe her
glad that you were
nothing.
able to come up and get it all out in the open one last time. Now let's have some fun from here on between Brittany, Glam, all the people that we support, Lucinda, from channel to channel, whoever supports us, we support them. Okay, if anybody else come in new that supports us, hey, kudos to them. And that's the way I roll out here on these streets. I don't have time for childish stuff. I don't want nobody calling me, hollering and crying. I don't want nobody talking about me behind my back and smiling in my face. Get the hell out from around me. Go seek the help you need. Thank you. It's been a blessed and wonderful evening. It's been great. Y'all hit the like button. Become members over here with all the channels that we have subscribed to. We had up for subscription tonight. Y'all take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.
Good night,
Everybody
Miss V
have
and
a great
everybody.
night. Thank you, Ms. V, for allowing me to come